Right. I recently picked up the PDP Riffmaster Guitar. This is compatible with either PlayStation or Xbox, depending which one you purchase it on. I'm doing it for PlayStation 5, and I'll show you how to connect it all up. First, a few things about the guitar. Overall, definitely the one you want to get. I've been waiting for a good one, and this is it. So, just so you know, a few things about it. You have the fret bars up here. You have 5 here, and you also have 5 down here. And you have something very cool. Most people don't even know there is an analog stick here. So if you need to move around a certain way, you can use that analog stick to go to the position you need, which is awesome. Then you have a whammy bar, you have your usual controls, and you have this here. Not that loud, not as loud as it used to be. You also do have a PlayStation button, which is not what as good as it sounds. Currently, you cannot turn the PlayStation on with the guitar. Big thing, gotta know in the beginning, because if you try to do this, you're gonna be just sitting there. So I'm gonna go through and show you how to turn it on and connect it in a moment. But let's finish going over the guitar. So you also, the whammy bar, I noticed you really have to give it a hit for it to notice, but in at Fortnite Festival at least. So then you have a faceplate here, and I believe they do sell other faceplates and stickers. So this does pop off. And when you get it all the way off, you can see here, this is a spot for your USB. So this is your dongle that you're going to go through and plug into the PlayStation, and then it'll start working. So when you're ready to go to someone's house or put this away, grab this out, put it back in here for safekeepings, and you won't have to worry about losing it. So next time you start, you'll know exactly where it's at. You do have a strap, shoulder strap, which is downstairs right now, so I don't have it on. I don't really use it, but you can put the shoulder strap if that's something you like. You also have a charging port. It's USB-C. It does come with a charging cable, so don't worry about that. And you also have a 3.5 millimeter jack to go through and plug headphones in. So if you're rocking out and you don't want to wake anybody up, you do some headphones. You can use the up and down on the D-Log stick here to turn up and down the volume, which is amazing. Something else they have here is on the back. You can push this up and it folds down. How awesome is that? So if you want to store it away for a while, you don't have to always keep it up. And then you just go through and snap it back in place, and you're good. That's mostly everything you need to know. A few side things just because I'm a little weird with these guitars. The old ones I liked, and then they started putting like a line like on the middle button that was a guide, and it used to hurt my fingers all the time. So now that's gone. However, now there are 4 little dots on the orange, the yellow, and the green. So you can feel, and if you don't feel the dots, you know you're either on red or blue. So that helps you go through and find where you're going. And it's the same with the bottom bar as well. Though I don't really use this, I mainly just stick with the top one. I do really like the guitar. Only thing that I could find that I haven't liked so far before we get to the install was, one, you can't turn the PlayStation on by holding the PlayStation button. Annoying, but whatever. Maybe they'll update that in a software update. Hopefully. Number 2 is the star power didn't work for me. So in the old ones, you'd go like this to go through and use the star power. Now this might work, and maybe it's just not working for me. I haven't seen anyone else mention it, so I don't know. However, you can push left on the D-pad, which is possible because you're like this, and you just got to use your like pinky to get down there and push it. But for me, a lot of times I mess up a song because I'm trying to push that instead of just rocking out like we used to. So is that feature there? I'm not really sure. I've played, probably 30 songs worth, and I haven't got it to work. So it could just be mine, or it might just not be in there. With that said, let's go through and show you how to connect it to the PlayStation and how to start the PlayStation up and start a game. I'm going to show you in Fortnite Festival because that's what I got it for. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is locate the USB dongle, and we're going to plug this in. You can plug it into the front if you want, or the back. Best to use 2 hands. So the guitar does come charged, so that's awesome. First thing we're going to do is on your PlayStation, just turn it on. So for here, if we're doing Fortnite Festival, we'll just go into Fortnite Festival and we'll let it load. Now that we're in, we're going to choose Fortnite Festival. You may need to go Made by Epic, and sometimes you have to go to the More area and then just select that, and you should find it. Fortnite Festival, and then we'll select it. And then no fill if you want to play by yourself. Triangle to get in. Should pretty much go right away since you don't need anyone else. Now that we're in here, we want to turn the guitar on. Hold the PlayStation button on the guitar. It'll connect up. You'll see the blue dot. Now it's connected. And you just choose. Now that we're in, we can use the guitar. We can move back and forth and do things like that. Use the analog stick to move around. And then you can use the red button to change difficulty, and yellow you would be able to ready up, but you can't. There's one other thing you got to do, which is why I wanted to make this video. So what you do is you hit the PlayStation button, and then you go to the controller. And when you're on the controller, you'll hit X, and there'll be dual wireless controller. We're just going to hit X again, and then we're going to go to turn off. We're going to hit X. Now this takes away this, so this is no longer going to work, but now the guitar is going to work. Now we can go into guitar, can go back, and now we'll need to pick a playlist, and we'll just pick songs randomly. And then we'll choose back, and now you'll be able to ready up with the yellow. So you just hold the yellow button in, and then it starts. And just to give you a quick idea of what it looks like, we'll just show you hitting some notes. You can also emote in this and use your own skins, which is cool. Again, it does come charged, so you can go through and use it right away. But as always, you can not use it to turn the PlayStation on. This is very hard to do without sound, but I'll just give you a brief idea of how it looks. So you know this is very similar to Guitar Hero. Or you can even get Rock Band, and I'm gonna get Rock Band. I think it's like $10, which is really cheap. So I'm gonna get that next, but I'm still learning all the songs on here, so I'm waiting until I get through that, and then I'll probably buy that. So it's $9.99 on PlayStation currently, so that's cool. And there we go. Gives you an idea of how it works. Definitely do recommend getting it.